Mboti! Good morning, how are you? That's Lingala, one of the spoken language here in Kisantu. I'm here as a social consultant working for Ukupal, a union of cooperative in the agriculture of Lukaya. And today I'm going to take you on a day here as a social consultant. Are you ready? I'm ready. My time as a social consultant here in Kisantu, I'm staying at the convent of the Sœurs des Pauvres, which is also referred to as Virgo Fidelis. It's right next to the hospital Saint Luc, which is a reference for the bigger region. Good morning. So today is an important day. We have a great opportunity today to visit Solfa. It's happening. This is Solfa's first cantina where they sell all their products. And here we have the factory where they produce and transform the breads, the biscuits, and the juices. So we're back at the convent and we visited Solfa, this non-profit organization that was founded in 2007. Because Misha and Augustin, the alumni students, already had contact with them, and now we saw a little bit of the progress they made. So Solfa diversified their product range enormously, I feel. They do not only breads and cakes and biscuits, but they also do sandwiches on the go, they do juices. The advantage Solfa has right now is that they already have two canteens. What are canteens? It's like selling points basically where they can bring all their products, and this is something Ukopal needs still to look into, and yeah, a partnership on that level might be a very great opportunity, as well as on the distribution level with a vehicle. I'm waiting for my chauffeur. Lucky me. So this is one of the most typical things that happened on a daily basis. Instead of being picked up at 9, sometimes I was picked up at 10, 11, and it happened already 3 times, unfortunately, that they didn't pick me up at all. And while I tried to contact them, it just didn't work out. So it's okay. I was warned a little bit about this. I accepted it also, that it's how things work here. I reached out to the people when I could to mention it again, to offer alternatives. Unfortunately, it's not how it works here. So what I did instead is that I basically worked on my report to provide further recommendations, provide further plannings, and just try to work as much as I could on the project. Unfortunately, I could approach it by making a list of questions and asking them once I got in contact with the team again, or just making some internet researches, providing suggestions. And once I was over there, then we could implement it, which also worked out really fine, because as a consultant, you will have to work independently a lot of times, but also with the team. So the better you're prepared and the better you know what and how and to whom to say it, the better it will work out. And that's how I believe we've also made a lot of progress on multiple projects besides the main project over the past 6-7 weeks. And I'm very happy about this. I'm just changing my mindset because I need to adapt to the environment here, and it's not how I want things to work, but it's how things have to work out here that is important. Welcome to Ukupal's headquarters. This property operates only since 2019 and is used for the agri-food development projects of this extremely impoverished rural area. In search of alternatives for the economic autonomy of the villages, the three cooperatives in Kimuisi, Kilenda, and Mainda came together to create the Union of the Cooperatives of Agricultures of Lukaya, the district in the Congo Central. As a result, the Nutri-Congo business unit was launched 3 years ago with the goal to add value to the villages' sesame production by transforming it into sesame biscuits. Today, the unit is looking to scale up its business. Thus, the pace of production needs to be increased and the distribution network and sales expanded accordingly. Through this newly acquired die cutting machine that you see here, Nutri-Congo's production, distribution, and sales are giving the tools to reach new dimensions. However, Nutri-Congo's main issue is to reach these new goals while navigating through the never-ending constraints and challenges. As you can see on the video, we invested many hours to experiment and understand how the die cutting machine's computer works. Information in the manual was unfortunately limited and very poor. What saved us was when I got the contact details from an engineer from the company in India. Whenever a problem could not be fixed anymore, I contacted Vikas, sending him my questions, pictures, and videos just like the one you're seeing. You can surely imagine how joyful and happy we were as a team the day we had the first perfect set of biscuits aligned on the plate as we wanted and as this one is showing you. Unfortunately, when things go right, well, there must be something going wrong. Well, fortunately, wrong doesn't mean you can't fix it anymore, because just like in this case, you can see that we have a nice row of biscuits that are aligned and functioning very well again. However, this row of biscuit needed a lot of adjustment, settings fixed before being actually able to produce this. While the die cutting machine has the capacity to save a recipe to just push on a button and off we go with the full production, we have encountered different situations and we had to fix settings times and times again before being able to put it in the oven. As no lunch break is taken, a typical workday finishes around 4 or 4:30, depending on the production levels and the workload. Most of the time it is by jeep or by car with a chauffeur that I'm brought home, but today is different. As we're missing out on some cars and chauffeurs, it is with this moto taxi that I'm going to go back home. And for me, the workday is not done yet. Once I get home, I will continue with my researches and my work so I can provide proper recommendations to my clients. I'm very much looking forward to this, and for now, I'm enjoying the ride home.